Hello and welcome. So Michael here, and in this video I'm going to guide you through a seated Taoist yoga practice for opening and relaxing the shoulders. So you can do this sitting on the floor, sitting on a cushion like I am, or if that's uncomfortable you can do it in a seat or in a chair. Sitting on the edge of the chair is probably the best way to do that. Okay, so let's go straight into it. Bring the hands to prayer. And then resting the thumbs on the sternum on the chest for a moment. Resting the tip of the tongue on the top of the mouth. Breathing in and out through the nose 3 times, just to let yourself settle in. Good. And let's begin rubbing the hands together to create some warmth. Good. And then we begin on the face. So you do it down, it's called washing the face, just down the side of the nose, around to the jaw, up the side of the head, like this, like circles. That's it. And we do it 9 times. Next, get the fingers, make them a bit stiff, and then draw it through the hair. We're dredging meridians on the head 9 times. Good. From here, grabbing the ears, and giving them a squeeze and a pull. So we start on the head because it allows the chi to soften and sink down into the chest, into the belly, and the lower parts of the body. Good. So the ears get a little bit warm. Good. And then from here, getting one hand, other hand, and wrap it around your neck, like so. And as you turn to look over that side, you're dragging the hand down the side. Now don't let the fingers and the hand come onto the front of the neck, it's too fragile there. There's a big muscle on the side of your neck, and that's where you drag the fingers to. You just stop about there. So around, so I'm looking forward and then I drag and look over, just 3 to 6 times. I'll do 6. And then the other side. Good. From here, if you interlace the fingers, place them on the back of the head. Now, so right where your spine is, in the back of the head, base of the skull, you go just out 1 inch to the sides. And there's a soft, squishy area. In Chinese medicine we call these wind pools, and there's a lot of qi that gets stuck there. So what we want to do, so it's in the side there, so what you want to do is get the thumbs like this and just make circles 9 times in the wind pools. You release and then drag down the front of the neck 9 times. And then from here, you call it dredging the chest. So if you get your fingers and just go start in the middle and just scoop and drag the fingertips out. So Taoist yoga is really about gentle, repetitive movements. That's the key to it. That's what makes it different to the other yogas. And we never really go to a full 100% stretch. We're not technically stretching, as we know in the West, because in Taoist yoga, if we go to the max, it actually causes tension. And that tension can create stagnation in the body, which blocks the flow of energy. So that's not what we're doing. We are, as you can tell, it's very gentle movements, and we're creating relaxation in the body. Because when the body's soft and relaxed, that's when the qi flows so easily, and that's the goal. When the qi is flowing in the right way and everything's soft and working well, you're in a very optimal state for the practice of yoga and further spiritual development. Okay, so over to one side of the chest, can be any side of the chest. So around here, and we just make circles, 9 circles. Just kind of spreading the qi out of the lungs and down the arms. Let's do 18 times. For the magic number in Taoism, they focus around 9 a lot, and variations of 9. Good. Other side. Times. Good. From here, draw down the outside of the arm. When you get to the fingers, you roll up the inside or slide up the inside of the arm, and then down the outside. 9 times. Other side, down the outside, up the inside, 9 times. Good. Good. From here, bring one hand, it can be either hand, sort of sweep it out in front of your legs, go over to grab the knee on the other side, and then we're just turning gently to look over the shoulder. Again, don't go 100%, go about 70, 80% max, and then you come out and then slide the other one around. Look back and then come out. So 6 times either side, which will be 12 in total. I lose count talking at the same time, so if I do different count, that's why. Bring the hands up behind the head, and this time we're kind of looking out to the side, but again just gently, so up to the middle, exhale, a little bit of a bend, and it's called lizard, turning its head. And just imagine looking out to the side. So my shoulders are super relaxed. It's mainly my core muscles that are dictating this movement. Good. Release the hands. One hand goes to the sky, palm face upwards. The other hand goes down towards the floor. So you can have it out in front of you or down the side if that feels easier. Just extend a little bit, come back through the middle. Swap the hands over, extend, push down, and back down. So again, 6 times either side. Be gentle. If you've got a sore shoulder, just go as best as you can. from here, so you sort of turn the fingers over and the middle finger goes into, there's a pressure point on the very top of that muscle. So you sort of dig the finger in, dig the fingers in even, and then you grab the other arm and just try to relax and it will start sinking. There's a sinking feeling. Take 3 breaths. Good. And then just shake that or slide that down through the arm over to the other side. So dig the fingers into the top of that muscle. Then try to relax that arm. And then bring this arm on to give it weight and just sink, let it all sink down. 3 breaths. And then from here, just let it come down the arm, out through the fingers. Good. From here, coming down to the belly, so left hand on the bottom for males, right on the bottom for females. Relaxed, and then start just below the belly button, and then just make 36 circles in any direction to start, because we'll do both directions. Shoulders soft. You can move the circles, make them move bigger if that feels good. Good. Once you've done your 36 in that direction, just stop for a moment. Feel the warmth. And then back the other way, 36 times. Once you finish, just again rest with the hands on the lower belly as best you can. And just take a moment to let everything settle down. And if you can, imagine a little fire burning in the lower belly where your hands are. Feeling the warmth moving through. You can feel the warmth in the back of your body from the hands. Feeling it in the spine, the skin. And see if you can let that fire grow warmer and brighter. And let that heat move up to the chest and into the shoulders. So let that warmth, that heat, move through the chest, through the left shoulder, through the right shoulder, through the back of the shoulders. Almost like a little bit of a simmering. You're simmering the muscles, the bones, and all the tissue with this heat in the shoulders. Letting that heat come through the arms, into the hands again, creating like a circle up through the chest, down through the shoulders, into the belly, and back up through the chest again. See if you can imagine that. letting that fire, letting that warmth heal all the cells, all the tissue, all the bones in the belly, the chest and the shoulders. Good. So you can stay here as long as you like. Keep simmering your body in this warmth. If you want to know more about these practices, be sure to check out my website, check out the other videos I have going, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.